Hey guys, Weezy here, back with another review. Today we're going to be looking at the LAMZU Mini Pro. We're going to be getting into all the specs, the way it feels, the way it performed, the way it underperformed, possibly the issues I had, and just the overall thoughts and some comparisons. So let's get into it. So right before we get into the actual review, let's do a quick unboxing and see what it comes with. So here's the front side of the packaging. Looks very nice. Here's the right side of the packaging. I love the big lettering. Such nice in my opinion. Here is the top. It does say it's recommended for claw grip, for the best grip, but that's kind of debatable on my end. Here is the back. It's the DPI in all different languages. Here is this side. It's a bit dirty, but that's okay. Let's get into the mouse now. Or into the box, I'm sorry. You can get here, get a nice little quote, nice waves, LAMZU Mini there. We open the right side. We do have the mouse and the dongle. Open the left side. We do have a dust bag and more accessories in there. So let's see what's in the accessory bag. First, the bag, LAMZU bag. Very nice, very fucking smooth. Love this bag. First, this is a braided USB Type-C cable. It does come in teal. Really like this cable. I am currently using this for my keyboard. So really like this cable. Really like it. It also comes with your dongle. Typical dongle. Really like it. Love the blue. I love the lettering on the inside. It does also come with an extra pair of skates and a pair of grip. But I am currently using the extra pair of skates on my mouse. So we'll get into that in a bit. So now let's get into the mouse. Here is the mouse. Here's the front. Here's the side. Here's the other side. And here's the back with the extra skates I was talking about. Hope you guys like that. This looks really nice, man. I love the transparency in the bottom. It's just so nice. Like the LAMZU Pro, like come on. That's so nice. That's so sick. I love that you can see the scroll wheel. It's so cool. So yeah, that's everything that it comes with. So get into this review. So first, let's break down all the specs for it. It does have a 3395 sensor in it. It is 51 grams. It does have Wano blue shell pink dot switches. Hopefully I said that right. Don't kill me in the comments, please, 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 please. It does have a maximum DPI of 26,000. It is also 4K compatible. It does not come with a 4K dongle. You do have to purchase that separately, but it is 4K compatible. So if you are looking to use the 4K with this mouse, I'm just going to say be prepared to charge it every night if you're going to use it in 4K only. I did have the same issue with my Thorn that I had with this. It's if I used 4K for like 6 hours to 8 hours, which kind of makes sense, it does die. I do have to charge it every single night if I do want to continue to use 4K. I can't like use it all day 4K, then wake up tomorrow, use it for like 2 hours, 3 hours, and I have to charge it. I do have to charge it every single night if I do want to stay 4K only. But the 2K and the 1K, I do not have any issues with it. It does take a very long time for the battery to die, so that's really good. The battery life on the mouse is good, besides the 4K version with it. Besides it being in 4K. If it's not being in 4K, the battery life on this mouse is really good in my opinion. But if it's in 4K, there's a little bit of a downfall. So now let's talk about the clicks, the scroll wheel, and the side buttons. The clicks do have Guano transparent pink dot switches. Side buttons do have Hano transparent blue dot switches. So the normal mouse 1 and mouse 2, there is quite a bit post travel and a little bit of pre travel, as you guys can tell there. Nothing too crazy where it's gonna make the mouse unusable, but it's still there. The scroll wheel, really nice. It doesn't take that much pressure for you to activate it, even with the switches here. The side buttons, really nice, very spammy, very clicky. Does have a bit of post travel right here on top, as you guys can see. Nothing on the back ones here at all, nothing. So now let's get into a quick sound test. So now let's talk about the coating on this mouse. The coating on this mouse is actually really nice in my opinion. I haven't had any issues with this mouse like slipping out of my hand when my hands are slippery. As you guys can tell, I didn't put any grip tape on the mouse. As you guys can see, my other two mouses have grip tape on them. Every single mouse that I get that I do use, I do put grip tape on them because I do have an issue with it like slipping out of my hands. My hands start to sweat. With this one, I haven't needed to do that for some reason. I don't get it. Like, it's not a different coating from the Thorn at all. It's the same exact one, but for some reason this one fits perfect and there's like no slipperiness on it at all. It just feels nice. It's like a light glossy like coat on there. It's not a matte. It's not a super glossy. It's just like it's nice. When your hands sweat, it doesn't like make you slip where you constantly have to like keep grabbing the mouse because your hands are sweating. You have to wipe your hands off. It's just there the whole time. It just feels really good in my opinion. So now let's talk about if I run into any issues. I didn't run into any issues at all, especially like I didn't run into an issue when I try to connect my mouse to my 4K dongle like I did with my Thorn. Because with the Thorn, I did run into an issue trying to pair it. Like it just fully felt like it bricked. And that didn't happen here at all. It just paired perfectly to the 4K dongle. There was no issues. There was no need for me to reach out to support, say like what's going on. It just immediately paired and it worked really well. So no issues. The build quality on this mouse is really good as well. Like, there's no bend at all, and I'm doing quite a bit of force. As you guys can see, my hands are pinking up a bit. There is no rattle at all. Like, it's just a really good build quality for a $91 mouse. You can't really beat it, to be honest with you. Like, it's just really nice for $91, and the build quality is good. I haven't had any issues at all. I did have this mouse for about 2 weeks now, so like I haven't had any issues at all. It's just a really good build quality and a really good mouse for 91 bucks. So let's do a quick speed run on the mouse pads I used with this mouse. I did use the SkyPad 3.0. I did also use the Artisan Ian Mid with it. And did I also use the new GSR SE Gres. Gres also means gray in Spanish. So now let's get into some quick comparisons. First up, we do have the Starlight Poseidon Small. These two mouses are very similar in a lot of ways. The only two differences between these two mouses are the size of the mouses and the weight in the mouses. First, let's get into the weight. The weight of these mouses are, the Lantis is 49 grams and the Starlight is 42 grams. So a 7 gram difference is not that much of a difference, but you still can kind of feel it a little bit. So now the sides of the mouse, the final mouse is more like shaped outwards on top, then it goes inwards then back outwards. Compared to the Atlantis, it's just straight down. It's not like going down inwards then back out to straight. It's not like that compared to the final mouse at all. So there's not much of a difference. It's only the weight and just the size. That's about it. So now we'll be comparing the Atlantis with the AJ. The AJ is 68 grams and the Atlantis is 49 grams. The only difference between the shapes of the Atlantis and the AJ is the top of the mouse, where the mouse 1, mouse 2, and the scroll wheel meet. The Atlantis one, it dips down compared to the AJ. It's just a bit more higher and it doesn't dip down. It just stays somewhat straight. So there's not very much of a difference with the shape. It's mostly towards the weight, to be completely honest, because you're going from 68 grams to 49 grams, which is quite a big jump, but it's not nothing too crazy where you can't perform better with it or perform less with it, if that makes sense. So now, the moment we all been waiting for. Does the Atlantis Mini Pro deserve the Ichigo certification, or does it deserve the big boy, fully holified Ichigo certification? Well, to be completely honest with you guys, I'm just gonna give it to them. Again, I'm sorry, but they deserve the fully holified because this mouse is really good in my opinion. This is another possible end game mouse for somebody, even myself. There's no issues with the mouse. It's very affordable, it's very accessible, it's always out there, and there's not much of an issue with the mouse at all. So I don't have any hesitation of giving them their certification, the highest certification that I could give them. So LAMZU deserves the full certification. So yes, they deserved the holified certification. So yeah, big boys up top. So that is it for today's review. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you guys liked this video, make sure to leave a like, leave a comment. If you did not like this video, make sure to leave a dislike and tell me why you didn't like it in the comments. Don't forget to subscribe. Make sure you hit that notification bell. It helps out a lot more than you guys think. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.